Okay, this is my high school tag. I got the idea from Mike B. I don't really do videos, but let's go ahead with the questions. Question number one, what were you like? So in high school, I was an athlete. I played varsity basketball for 4 years. I was really smart, um, and I was quiet. I wasn't really popular. I tried hanging around the groups of girls, but they moved too much for me, and I felt like I was following them too much, so I really stayed to myself. I knew a lot of people, but I wouldn't say I was popular. My philosophy on popular people are that, okay, I can know a lot of people and say hi to everybody in the hallway, but when people who you don't know say hi to you, then that's when you're popular. So I said hi to a lot of people, but I just wasn't popular. Question number two, what was your favorite subject? My favorite subject was math. I mean, even this is the high school tag, but even in 8th grade, I would be drawing angles and finding angles, the degree of the angle on the protractor, just for fun because I was bored in class. And when I went to AP Calc, I didn't really do well on the AP Calc exam, but I really liked math. Who was your favorite teacher? Um, I would say, I guess my favorite teacher was Miss Poirier. With the French last name, she taught Spanish, but I really liked her as a teacher, and she allowed me to do an independent study for Spanish 3 or with the Spanish 2, because I took band and a foreign language, and that wasn't really compatible, so I had to take it as a independent study because the class met, I think, during the band class. So I just posted on her Facebook wall a couple days ago. I would like to add, who was your least favorite teacher? My least favorite teacher was Mr. Stowe, because in 9th grade I was in his history class, and his way of grading was the people with the highest scores, like a certain percentage, got A's, and then the next percentage got B's, and the next percentage got C's. And so one time I got the highest grade, and he wouldn't give me an A because I was a freshman. So my dad went up to the school, talked to him a little bit, and I ended up getting an A. Number four, did you ever have detention? If yes, why? I only had detention one time, and that was because the policy at school was that if you were late to class 3 times, then you had to get detention. So I was late to my math class with Miss Tomchick, I think, 3 times, so I had to get detention. And then when I got detention, I'm just like, why do people come here? You don't have anything to do. But number five, what was the worst thing you did in high school? Be mean to my twin brother? I don't know. I didn't really do bad things. I couldn't even think of anything. Number six, what is your favorite memory of high school? One of my favorite memories would be when I was part of the NAACP AXO program. It was a program for high schoolers, and you could submit things. I did a little video of the history of slavery and black people in America. And when I did the local competition, I made a white lady cry. I didn't think it was that serious, but it tugged at her heartstrings. So, and it made me go to nationals in Philadelphia. So I was cool with it. I was like, okay, whatever. Let's see. Number seven. Describe prom night. Um, I went to prom. The person I went to prom with, I was his maybe second choice. Hopefully, only second, not third or fourth. But he really liked one of my basketball teammates, but she didn't like him back, so he went to prom with me. I don't really remember prom. I could picture it. Since I'm a visual person, I could picture it, but I don't remember if I danced or anything. Um, we were worried about prom because our advisor for our first 2 or 3 years of high school left and took all our money, so we thought we was gonna have to call Oprah to have our prom, but we worked it out. And after prom, since I wasn't really popular, we went to one of the hotel rooms to go to one of the after parties, and I could hear them in there, and they didn't let us in. And I kind of felt bad for him because he was probably one of the he was part of the in crowd, because I was at the door, they didn't let us in, and so we just went out to eat after that and went home. I love high school. Did you graduate? If so, what year? Yes, I did graduate. I graduated in 2004. I graduated 10th in my class out of 210 or so. And the only reason I didn't graduate higher is because all the college courses I took were on 4.0 scale as opposed to 5.0 scale. So it would actually brought down my GPA if I added those into my high school GPA. So people who took AP courses got to have their grades on a 5.0 scale, and mine was on a 4.0 scale since I went to a community college to take about 7 classes. So I ended up 10th. But number 9, what would you change? I don't know if I would change anything. I definitely wouldn't want to go back to high school because it was kind of, I didn't have a bad experience. I was surprised by how smart I was. I never really got bullied, and maybe being an athlete had to do with that. But it wasn't that great of an experience that I would want to go back. So, but I wouldn't change anything. I mean, my communication skills could have been a little bit better, but I worked on that in college. So, and number 10, what would you tell your high school self now? If it would work, I would tell my high school self to have more confidence. I mean, my dad tried to do that. As far as basketball, I was really skilled. I always played up a year in AAU basketball, but I never had that natural confidence to get better. So another reason I didn't like high school is because my senior year of high school, my basketball coach concentrated more on the juniors than on me, so I ended up not getting recruited. And so I wish I would. I mean, if it would work, I would tell myself to have more confidence. But since it didn't work when my dad said it, I don't know if it will work if my future self said it. Just have to learn. I don't know. So, but that is the high school tag, and I hope you enjoyed it.